You know what I mean? And and I think that's why this show is successful, is because everybody comes to do their job and everybody's grateful. And we have fun. If you guys follow me or follow Tay Diggs, you guys see some of the stuff he posts on his TikTok or Instagram. Like, we literally have fun on set. And when you have that type of environment, you can't help but to, have, good chemistry, and it shows on camera.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. That's real
dope.
dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Man, we love that show, man. We watch it. Me and my wife watch that show. We love the character. We love the whole show, everything about it. It got the sports element, and it got
the
hood element, and it got the hip hop element. We like the hip hop part because we into the hip hop. And you play a manager on there. Did you have to get with some managers to kind of see how they move, or what? Or like, what do you do to prepare yourself for a part like that?
I'm born and raised in Inglewood, California, LA. I've been around the rap game a while.
Right.
My god brother managed this guy that I founded. And I handed him over to my god brother because I wasn't no manager, but I had a good eye for talent and a good ear.
A&R. You had the A&R.
Exactly. I had the A&R. So, for me, because I grew up in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I'm a child of that. So, for me to channel into a manager, it was easy. You see so many different examples. My god brother being one. You see how Puffy and Suge Knight did it, Jermaine Dupri, you know what I mean? So just taking elements of that and just kind of integrating them into Preach. And that's how I was able to kind of, be in that manager mode.
That's dope. That's hot. Man, like I said, I can't say enough about this show, man. This show, I can't wait. We hoping we get 10 seasons out of this.
Listen, you and me
at
both.
Least.
we definitely gonna get a 5th season, that's for sure. We're just waiting for the network to come down with the word. We're the
because
number
our shows, we love our shows. We support our shows. I watch it, then I let my couch watch it, then I come back and watch it again.
The cat watch it.
Right, exactly.
We want the ratings to go up, man.
Absolutely.
Spider in the corner watching it. It's like, all right, man, we gotta stop watching. It's enough.
Exactly.
If I'm gonna go to sleep, I'm gonna just play it because I want them to keep making it.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if it's counting, but I'm doing it.
It counts.
So I guess it's safe to say that a lot of your fans and a lot of the viewers, they've kind of watched you grow. Has it been a challenge growing from, because in the hip hop community, when you start young, sometimes it's hard transitioning to the older, more mature male or female. Has it been hard for you transitioning from younger to more adult, mature roles? It just came naturally.
Yeah, I think, you just kind of, the roles that you pick, hopefully, you pick good roles that help you progress. But, in this business, it's about being a chameleonaire, meaning that, you may see me on one show where I'm a husband, newlywed, and then the next show I'm playing Preach, and then the next show I'm a comedian. You know what I'm saying? So that, it was a problem for me, as far as just growing up in this industry, gone astray and having come back. So, for me, it's just my mom and dad and family and friends who really just kept me grounded. So it wasn't hard. It's not hard. I think the evolution is great for people to be able to see, the growth in my craft.
Well, I'm blessed enough to hear that, what I'm saying, because there are a lot of stories where people kind of drifted off in the wrong direction. They couldn't take on fame and success, in a good way. So shouts out to you for that and being able to handle that.
So let's get into some of the myths and some of the truths about the business. Now, is it a myth that we could be typecasted? Is that a true thing? Typecast? Is that? And can you explain what typecasting is for us? And how did that hurt your career?
Typecast can hurt if you are, not careful. I think for a minute, Ice Cube or Ice-T, for a minute, those guys only played tough, hardcore roles. That's being typecast. But I think as a artist, you have to be able to break that and say, hey, you have to see me more than just this. But you have to be able to make that change. Some people get real comfortable in that because, the money is good and they can, make good money being that. But I think as an artist, you want to be able to, like I said, be a chameleon. And for people to look at you and be like, yo, that's crazy. Man, I would have never thought you would play this role, So yeah, it is a myth of being typecast. You can be typecast, but you have to, as an artist, really take your craft to another level, and let the directors and the producers and casting see that, hey, I can just play more than this role. You guys there?
Yeah, we back. I don't know what happened, but we got the majority of it. We got the majority of it. And I want to say this, so it's like, it sounds like you just got to stand strong and know who you are and be okay with turning down roles and turning down money in this business.
Absolutely.
Everything ain't
not all roles are good roles. And even if it's easy and, it's something that you can do, but, you definitely want to just diversify, and just, make sure that, the people that you're performing for, or just whatever roles that you can get, you challenge yourself to say, hey, I can do something totally different than what you guys are usually seeing.
Right. Myth or facts. They say you've been on 90 different sets, you know what I mean? So it's the sets, what they're saying in Hollywood. We get a lot of stories out of Hollywood where people being mistreated, people not being treated equally. Not to say no Pacific, because you said your set is cool, so we're not going to talk about nothing Pacific.
Yeah, I think
have you been in some of them situations?
It just depends on, like, there's certain sets where the lead may have an ego, or they may be a diva or a diva, you know what I'm saying, to where they may take a long time to come to set or whatever. It's different. For me personally, I'm trying to think if I've ever experienced that. It may have gone on, but I wasn't privy to it. Right. I didn't know what was going on. Right. But because for me, anytime I'm on set, I'm in my happy place. Right. I love what I do. So just the mere fact of me being able to be on set, to be able to do what I love, it's a smile on my face from the time I get on to the time I leave. So if it was something going on, I didn't know about it.
Right.
Y'all figure that out. I'm good.
Good. I feel you. I'm going to work. I'm doing what I do. I love it. Ain't no problems with me.
Exactly.
I want to know this one, because my husband, he has gone into the acting world as well.
A little bit, not as much as you, just a little bit.
Yeah, he got his feet wet.
I got my feet wet,
Is it now? This doesn't really pertain to us, but I just want to know. I want to know: does acting, when you act a role, does it stay at that role, or can you grow feelings for individual off of the performance?
Yeah, because we seen you kiss in this show. So
that was not what I was not even talking about him.
We're not saying that.
That's what Miss Dean, that's what you was going with. You was going with that. If you were a girl in the scene, y'all kiss,
it's like this
that's him.
I'm just saying.
We good.
We just saying, do some of these loves turn into real life love? Does
TV turn into reality?
No, I mean it just depends. You have you got so much. You have so much. My niece, she just waved at me. You have so much. It just depends. Like, you spend so much time together with the person that whether you're doing a film with or on TV, but most of the time, usually the individuals are either in relationships already, so it's just work. Now you single and they single and y'all hanging out, talking and carrying on, then maybe some connection can